that someday, and there were enemies, I knew that they may get upper hand or advantage over some of us that love my father and love his family and love us as his children.
Right.
And I knew that someday they may have some influence or they may be able to sway some people, and I had to be prepared for that. And I said, because I think about, I reflect on the Quran where Allah says that when he spoke to show his creation, talking about human, to humanity, to the angel Jibril, and said, the angel Jibril said, how can anyone go wrong? He showed him the creation, the garden that he was placing man in. It's such a beautiful creation. And so then Allah quickly switched the scene, like the scene in the movie, from that scene to after Satan's influence was in the world. And Angel Jibril answered, how can anyone go right in such a world? So this is the situation that we're faced with as believers, that the enemies, they don't have the truth and the creation that God has, the universal truth and goodness that supports our lives. That all we have to do is stay with what's right and what's true, and we have the support of all good people, of everything that God created, even in our own self, working in us unconsciously. But a wicked thing or a bad thing, which is man's creation, it has nothing to stand on except for the support it can get in the false reality that it's painted. So this false reality is out there, looming, and its influences are there. So we have to prepare ourselves knowing this. And that's what I did as a young man. I said, well, I see all this opposition. As a young man, I thought I could just, grab people by the collar. Especially they were my equal, it's me and you here. And if the authority come, the teacher or the adult come, we just had a fight. It don't matter who started. Y'all was fighting, they're going to break us up. So I would grab somebody by the collar and let them know, assert my authority. And that's sort of a natural way in animal life. That's not the human way. But after a while, I discovered that you have to protect yourself because you can't fight everybody. So I took measures and I took steps. I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to stand out here like a man, like a soldier on the front line. I let them throw all the bullets and bombs and the hits and the licks at me. And as long as they don't get past this barrier I set up, then I got life. I got a delicate, precious life back here that I'm nurturing, I'm raising. And from a short period of time, a very short period of time, I married when I was 25, and I'm 43 now. But I made more progress than I would ever imagine. And Allah is my witness. If any of your youngsters or youth got problems, my phone line is open. I can talk to them and counsel them, and Allah is my witness. I can help them. I don't care how crazy they are, because I know crazy people, but I can help them. And my phone line is open. That what I did was nurture. A man, Allah blesses you by the good that you do for others, selflessly.
That's right.
And every time I reached out and did something selflessly, and even in family, the family ties are first. The more I did for my family to provide a decent home, a good life, security, education, and to be there, to be patient, and to reject Satan's influence in my life, arrogance, anger, all the weaknesses, I rejected them in myself and never imposed myself on my family. I was just there for support and love and guidance. And my family is doing great, and Allah blessed us. And I heard that the Honorable Elijah Mohammed, he used to go out and collect pennies, change. Because those pennies add up to dollars, and dollars add up to hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars. That's the way we should live our life. Bit by bit. My mother, she has the same, Sister Nazel said this to me earlier. Sister Tahida, she's probably here in this audience. She said, your mother always said that one day at a time. There's wisdom in that. Wisdom in that. You just keep on the path, keep doing what's right, keep doing what's good, and don't waver. Don't show hypocrisy. Hypocrisy can ruin you. And talk without action and without deeds can destroy everything that you built up. It can cause the whole reality to crumble around you if you don't stand by what you preach. So the program has to continue. I appreciate you all's time and patience with me. Thank you.